Hey everybody, it's Dana and welcome back to Kay's Place. So, I had several people ask me in the comment section when I showed that I had bought this little tool here. Here you go. This is the Cos-Tools Straight Cutter XTC 6001. This is a straight cutter for foam board. So, they had asked me if I would let them know how it worked and if I could show you how it worked. So, before I could show you how it worked, I had to figure out how it worked because I had never used it before. So, I had to play with it for a few minutes, for a little bit to see how it worked because I definitely did not know. I will say if it is something you're interested in purchasing to cut foam board with, you definitely need to make sure that you either invest in a metal T-square, or this is definitely your cheaper option, or Cos-Tools has a ruler that has like a groove ruler, I think it's what it's called, but it's a little ruler that this little piece here slides right inside of, so that it slides right down into it when you're cutting. So I do have my T-square and I have a piece of Dollar Tree foam board. So when it comes, the blade is not in here. You have to pop this little safety piece off. You can put the blade on the left side or the right side. You pop this out. There are blades. This is your blade storage. So there's blades back here, and it's not easy to get open. You pop this out and your blades sit right in there. And then you just put your blade in here. And I had a lot of trouble getting this closed. I had to ask my husband to help me because I could not get this refastened. It's really difficult. And matter of fact, he had trouble. This little dial down here, if you look down here on the bottom, there are measurements down here. There is let me flip this over. You can see those better. There's a 3, a 5, and a 10. That's 3 millimeters, 5 millimeters, and 10 millimeters. And then it also goes in inches. You have an 1/8 of an inch, 3/16 of an inch. Oh, I'm sorry, 1/8 of an inch, 3/16 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, and 1/2 of an inch thick. So right now I have it right at about 5 millimeters thick for my foam. So, and like I said, this is just Dollar Tree foam board. I'm going to try to angle. I'm on my desk, and my desk is small because I'm in a really small spot. But I'm going to try to angle you guys down so I can show you how well this works. So we're going to give it a shot. Okay, let's see here. All right, so here's my T-square. And you want to kind of measure out where you're going to cut. So I'm going to say that I'm going to cut a 7-inch piece of foam board. So I'm going to come over here to my 7. I always like to come up here to the top so I have a better idea. So there's my 7 right there. Then I'm going to come right to here. Pop that right there. Okay. So then you're just going to take it right here and you're going to pop that up. It has a lip on it. And you're actually going to sit this little piece right here. There's a little groove right here. If you can see that, there's kind of an indentation. So this piece right here is actually going to sit on your ruler. So you're going to sit that on your ruler and go up as far as you can and then push down and just drag. I kind of have to move this because it's off of my, I might have to turn it a little bit here because it's off of my cutting mat. So here we go. Pop that back up there. Okay. Now, because you cannot hit the very top of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot it down here just a hair. And I am going to hopefully we cut it there. There we go. And you have a perfect cut edge on that foam board. Right where I moved it, it kind of have you a little string right there, but it is a perfectly smooth cut. And this is my ruler here. Perfectly 7 inches. Come down here, put this around. Perfectly 7 inches. I could never cut a straight line with my foam board ever, which is why I always took it to Hobby Lobby and had them cut it. So I really like this. I think it's great. Was it the cheapest thing I've ever bought? No. It was $19.99. It wasn't. You can't use a coupon on it. But it does work really well. You don't have any of those jagged edges. There is no couple passes through anything. It works really well. So if foam board is something you cut a lot or use a lot in projects, it's a good investment. They do have replacement blades for it. And like I said, it came with several blades. And you can cut some pretty decent, it goes all the way up to, like I said, 1/2 inch or 10 millimeters. So you can cut some pretty decently thick foam board with this. And as long as you're cutting straight lines, I mean, you can even cut it on an angle as long as you're cutting, you know, as long as you have a straight line. I mean, you can, you know, you could even make that an angled cut, you know, as long as you're cutting it on the straight. So I think it was well worth the investment. I think it's a good tool to have. It definitely cuts really well. As far as cutting foam board, I can't imagine having anything else to cut it with. It is definitely something, if you have small children, I would put up. That is a very, very sharp blade. You can take the blade in and out to store it. However, like I said, the blade is very difficult to lock into place. So I think what I am going to do is find a container of some sort to store this in that has a lid on it so that it's not out and exposed, because this blade is exposed. It would be very easy to cut yourself on that blade because there is no guard. There is nothing. It's just there. So I do believe we're going to have to find a little container or something to house our little cutter, because it's just there. I will have a haul later on where I show you guys. I picked up a really nice wooden box for some tool storage and things like that, and some ribbon from a party supply, like wedding planning place that was going out of business, and I may choose to store it in there because it's a really nice wooden box. But I'm just not sure right now where I'm going to store it at. But it definitely needs a home where it can't potentially hurt somebody because it is very sharp. But it is a great tool. It works really well. If you have any more questions about it, or if you need me to demonstrate it again, or if I didn't demonstrate it well enough, or if there's something else you want me to show you or tell you about it, please comment below. Let me know. I would be more than happy to tell you, show you anything else you need to know about it. If that's it, I'm going to hop off here. Thanks for watching. If you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm so blown away and humbled. Thank you. So with that being said, I'm going to hop off here, and I hope to see you guys again very soon. And I am working on some plans for some new projects that use foam board. I've looked at some plans for a ribbon holder that mounts on the wall. I have looked at some plans for a jewelry box that has a drawer and a flip top lid that looks like two little books stacked on top of each other. I've looked at some things that kind of sit on your desktop, like a little armoire type thing. Let me know in the description box below what you guys are interested in. What would you like to see? I will definitely, try to accommodate. If it's something that I'm capable of figuring out, I'll try to accommodate. So with that being said, I am going to hop off here and get ready for bed because I'm tired today for some reason. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night and stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye.